Welcome, gentlemen, to the strength test, the steel slate stab. In order to test the strength and durability of your tip and edge, as well as the overall construction of your knives, I'm going to be hammering them into these steel slates. Jeffrey, you're up. You ready?
Do it to it.
Well, Jeffrey, your tip held up beautifully.
Yay.
But you lost a little bit of edge here. I can run my finger on it without worrying about it, versus the rest of the blade is nice and razor sharp. But overall, the knife held up very well. Well done.
Thank you so much.
JD, you're up. You ready?
Just do it.
Just do it. Well, JD, I must say, for such a light knife, it held up really well. There's just a little bit of the edge, got a little bit dulled on that, but all in all, it held up very well.
Thank you.
John Francis, you're up. You ready?
Ready. Hit it hard.
Well, John Francis, your edge held up really well. There was one little spot of glinting I can see. The rest of it is nice and sharp. Very well done.
Thank you.
Now it's time for the sharpness test. To see if your blades still have an edge, I'll be slicing through these tomatoes. We've all tried to cut a tomato with a dull knife, you just wind up smashing that fruit. Unlike the strength test, this is all about what your blades do to these tomatoes. Jeffrey, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Okay, really nicely done. You can see I wasn't moving fast, just a steady slice. But the loss of a little bit of sharpness at your tip got to that last tomato. You can see the geometry of my cut changed a little bit. I wound up hooking it, throwing it off. JD, you're up. You ready?
Do it.
Okay. It's truly remarkable how light this is. As far as cutting goes, this thing is a razor blade. Nicely done. This is a really good cutter.
Thank you.
All right, John Francis, you're up. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Just the skin is left on that cut. Just sharp as can be. Your transition right here, it's a little sharp, but it feels really nice in my hand. Good job.
Thanks very much.
Bladesmiths, the judges have made their final decision. But before I give you that decision, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I would be proud to own any one of those blades. It's time for one of you to leave the forge. The bladesmith leaving the forge is Jeff. Your blade did not make the cut.
Jeff, you brought us a beautiful blade, but the dulling it took on the strength test was evident in the sharpness test. You lost by a tomato. For that reason, we're sending you home.
Jeff, please surrender your blade.
I have to say I'm understandably disappointed. I have no regrets at all. I had fun, I've learned something, and it was a great competition.